I'm excited for this quick video. I just ran to the mailbox because my notification said that I had some happy mail delivered from Cultivate What Matters, and I am so excited. You all know how obsessed I am with their brand, all of their products, and they have a brand new 90-day power sheets that is going to be available on June 7th at 10 a.m. Eastern time. And so when they made it available to the brand ambassadors, I was just like, okay, I really need to get in on this. So I wanted to give y'all some details, show you everything a little bit early so that you can see it before the launch date that will be happening next week. So I'm gonna open this up. It's in here and I can feel it. And I placed this order last week. It got here really quick to me. Really quick. All right. It's inside. Okay, so let's see. I ended up going with the linen one. They have two different options. There's a linen and there is, well, I'll show you my linen one, but I'll show you the green one as well. I have it up on my phone too, so I can show you and tell you some additional things about them. But here it is. This is the 90-day power sheet, y'all. And what's really cool about this is they have been doing power sheets for a decade, and they decided to come out with this brand new format for the 90 days, which I think is great because as much as I love the power sheets, even sometimes I can fall off just due to life and different things. And so to have this option is kind of cool, and you can feel like you can jump in at any point in the year and it won't be like, oh, I have to wait until January 1. So it's really nice. Let's see, so we have a couple of different things. This is just the first page in here, and I'm not gonna do a full flip through, but just wanted to just give my initial reactions because this is just so cute. Ooh, cultivate to break up the soil in preparation for new growth to tend to grow. I love it. And then it's got your intentional season. So it looks like they do have some prep work in the beginning, goal ideas, what gets me fired up. This is my first time looking at this. I haven't seen any videos or anything. Okay, they have the life evaluation in here. So I did a flip through of the full year power sheets, and a lot of these things are in there. Good things, challenges, people I'm grateful for, what I've learned, the big picture, so what will have mattered and what won't have mattered. And basically the prep work, what I'm reading through right now, this section is basically to help you get clear on what worked, what didn't work, what are you really wanting to see grow in the new year, or in this case in the next 90 days, and really prioritizing what's going to be important to you in the upcoming season. So that is what all of the beginning pages are for, is the prep work. So they have a place for you to then list out in categories your different things you want to work on, your big picture vision, and then you have things you want to say yes to, things you want to say no to, the types of goals. This was one of my favorite updates from the new power sheets. I really, really like the types of goals because, y'all gotta excuse my nails. My nail polish fell off and I was just like, I have to film this because I'm so excited. But yeah, the types of goals, what to focus on. Oh, I love this, my word for the season. I love that. You guys can see that down there. I'm sitting in front of this really big window in my living room, so hopefully it's not too bright. And then rough draft of your goals. And here's where you can actually place the goals that you come up with. And they give you 8 different spots. So yeah, it's very similar to the bigger 1-year power sheets. And then you have a different goal action page for each of those goals. I'm trying to see how I can, there we go. For each of those goals that you can fill in. I thought about doing this face down, but I was just too excited and I wanted to get this up quickly, so we didn't do all of that. So yeah, that's kind of the whole prep work. This is a pretty meaty section of this. So you get quite a bit of that, and then you get into the actual monthly pages. And another really fun update that I'm excited about, if you are familiar with how power sheets work, then you know there is no weekly stuff in here, and there's weekly in here. So I'm excited to just see that. Okay, so there's a monthly page in here. Of course, this is undated, so that's again what's nice about it. I'm starting to really fall in love with undated, like really, because it's just you can pick up at any time, and I really like that. Same as the big ones, we have the tending list. Your tending list, which is what you kind of use as like your key for the month to refer back to. It's got monthly action items, you can track the progress, your words of encouragement, weekly action items, and then you have a place to mark off your habits on here as well. So it's just basically a place for you to know what you're focusing on for the month. And then they have places for you to add some wildcard pages and a notes page. That's new for this. There is some cute little ribbons sticking out as well. There's 2 different ribbons, which I love, so you can mark a couple spots. And then here is the weekly pages. Okay, and I love how just clean and to the point it is. So you have, I'm scooting up a little bit closer. You have your week, so Monday through Friday. We got weekend over here. And then we have a to-do list and some notes. So very simple, which is nice because then you can really make it work for what you need to. There's not a whole lot of like, oh, this goes here and different things. It's just to the point. And I've been trying to figure out like, okay, what am I gonna do with this? I have a lot of really big projects and things that I'm working on. So I have a couple ideas. I will share in a future video how I'm gonna be incorporating this 90-day one in here. I'm really excited about it. Like really loving this. So you have, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Here's those ribbons, really cute colors also. 4, 5. So you have 5 weeks worth of those blank weekly pages, and then you have a month in review, which again is similar to the bigger power sheets, where you can kind of just go over how everything went for that month. And then another notes page, which is basically like a dot grid page in there. And then we get into it again. So you have 3 months, 90 days worth of those pages that you go through. Oh wait, hold on, I think I saw something kind of interesting in the back. Let's see. Okay, and then you have a 90-day review. So then in the back, you can say what a season it's been. Mark it here, this season of growth, learning, mistakes, triumphs, things you'd rather forget, and things you'll always want to remember. And then you can mark it in there. So it's got a ton of things you can review for that 90 days. You can kind of get a glance and see. But things like your favorite memory, favorite habits, person I'm grateful for, a song that was on repeat, biggest change. I love this. Best meal or recipe, most beautiful sight I saw. This is really nice. So just a place for you to recap how that 90 days went. And then there's some notes pages and some blank pages back here. And yeah, and then when you get to the end, you can basically get another one for the next season, which is really nice for another 90 days. So this is really cool that they came out with this format, and I can totally see how someone could really use this as their actual planner, because even with the power sheets, the normal 1-year power sheets, it could definitely be a planner, but it is more monthly focused. So it's cool that they have this one that now has that weekly edition in there. So you really could refer to this every single week, have places to write out things you need to do for every week. So it's actually really cool that they came out with this, and congratulations to them for hitting 10 years for the power sheets. Like y'all, and I think I've been getting them for at least 7 of those years. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, so that is what the 90-day one is all about. I wanted to just touch on a couple of things. I mentioned that it would be available on June 7th at 10 a.m. Eastern time. The other thing I wanted to show you, which of course I will link down below, all of the information on this, the links to purchase. It will be an affiliate link, of course, but it doesn't change the price or anything for you at all. Let's see, I wanted to just show a picture. I'm not really seeing a good photo of this, but you can kind of see the green one here, I guess. It's not really the best. I'll insert the picture of the green one on here for you to see, but basically, yes, it's gonna be a 90-day version of the power sheet. So your What I find that I think is really great about it is sometimes it can just feel overwhelming when you're having something you're using for an entire year. Plus, when sometimes something is dated, it's hard to go back because you feel like, oh, you know, like I didn't use the pages up. I don't know if I'm the only one that can feel that guilt when you don't use the pages, because just seasons of life, you just don't utilize the tool as much as you thought. So this is just giving you an opportunity to dive in a season, especially if you have like a lot going on. I could definitely see someone using this for just different busy seasons or even slow seasons when you're really wanting to grow your faith or just grow in who you are or grow in your relationships. I think there's so many different ways that you can use this to make it work for you. It's kind of cool that it's coming out right at the top of the summer, so it could be a great way to just start working on some of those habits that we all want to do, but we just kind of don't. Like, I know I keep trying to get up at like between 5 and 5:30, and it has been a struggle, y'all. Like, it has been a struggle. But yeah, whatever it is that you're kind of wanting to prioritize for a quarter is a great thing that you can use to really grow this, to sow those seeds and start seeing it happen and not feeling that pressure of having like that full year worth of planner to fill up, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna link all the information down below, but I wanted to just quickly pop on and share this with you all because when I tell you it literally just came, I literally just got it out of the mail and was like, okay, I need to share it. But also a couple of the details on this. It is a nice linen material, very similar, if not exactly the same as the Powersheets, the larger ones. So this cover is really nice because if you spill something on it, it pretty much just comes right off. They have gold foil details all around there on the spine, as you can see. I don't know if that's in focus or not because it's so bright. And then there's some on the back as well as on the front. You got your 2 ribbons and then some cute little splashes of color throughout. And I really love this color that they picked in here, this kind of pretty, almost like a neon coral color. It's really, really pretty. Definitely check out some of my other Cultivate What Matters videos if you're interested in seeing some of their other products that you might want to pick up in addition to this that will be coming out in just a little bit, very, very soon. So yeah, check all that stuff out. Check out Cultivate What Matters, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.